right, welcome back, Jake.
I'm here.
To another edition of 1911 Syndicate. Today we're talking about belts. Again.
We all wear them.
Many a belts on the channel lately. But before we get into that, tell the people what they need to know about this review and some other housekeeping.
Not a whole hell of a lot. The ammo for the video, 2239, came from US Brass House.
Yep.
2 codes, 1911 and Syndicate, 2 separate codes. Wound up saving you about $40. We always have that shit down below, but in case you don't read the video description, which I know you don't, there it is. And I know you skipped this too, so fuck you. But so they didn't even hear that, guys. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Also 1911 Syndicate is a real estate company. These two dudes could sell your house. We would frankly right now prefer to sell your house than help you buy a house because it's a fucking nightmare out there.
Agreed.
But that's that. Patreon also linked below if you guys are feeling generous, some behind the scenes stuff, and you know we show more skin on Patreon.
Yeah.
And, you know, you want to see,
get some risque.
You want to see my ass? Go to Patreon.
Get a little risque.
Yeah. Cool. That's all I got.
Cool. Well, the other side of this too is this is a review for a product by Seguerra.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate Seguerra. Seguerra reached out. I guess it's been a couple months now, huh? Gosh,
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, for sure.
Been a couple months now. A buddy of his told us about our EDC video, because I rock a EDC belt from them called the Emissary Standard.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been rocking that belt for a long time. So that's how he found us, which is kind of cool, organic. He reached out and was like, I'd love to send you some more products. I got some more updated products, and I got a battle belt called the Ciguera Battle Wagon.
Battle Wagon.
We have reviewed a bunch of belts in the past.
You have.
I have. I'm a belt guy. You have not really been a belt guy until recently.
Nope.
But I've done every big name belt out there and thought I found the perfect one and decided just due to some reasons I didn't want to use that belt anymore. So I've been looking for a belt, and funny enough, he reached out and here we are today.
Lovely.
Okay. So let's talk about the Battle Wagon a little bit. First off, price. Okay. I bought damn near every belt out there. Okay. We're talking some that range hundreds, not hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
This guy comes in at $125.
That's really good.
Is that not crazy?
That's really good.
Right? Now, depending on the underbelt that you want to go with, because he has a standard Velcro underbelt, he has a EDC single layer nylon belt, which is what I wear, that has a brass buckle on it, okay, and multicam. So I'd show you right now, but you wouldn't be able to see it anyways. And then you could run his standard Emissary belt that's double layer. Okay, so you have multiple options, which depending on which inner belt you buy with this Battle Wagon, you're gonna run anywhere from $170 to $210, which is still cheaper than almost any other belt system on the market. Wow. That's the same belt I'm wearing today, Jake.
Yeah.
Different size, obviously, but same build.
Goes without
Obviously. Juan over at Seguerra does things a little bit different. So his belts are 1.5 inches.
Yep.
Most other belts are 2 inches. Okay. He wanted 1.5 inches because why? Can you think?
You wanted 1.5 inches because why? I don't know. I'm not sure where you're going with it.
So there's a couple different reasons. One, some pants don't have 2-inch belt loops.
Damn it, I was going to guess that, but I was like, it can't be right.
Oh, good.
Son of a
bitch. But how does that apply to us? Because we always wear like cries and all that stuff that have 2-inch belt loops. Well, what if you're undercover doing low vis stuff and you got to wear jeans or cools or you name it?
Yeah.
And you still need to have quick access to a belt because again, we layer these systems, right? I use the EDC belt. If I needed to go to war, throw on the holster, good to go, all in one system.
Want to hear a great example? Remember that London terrorist dude or terrorist thing? When there's that classic photo of the dude going in solo. I think it was SAS or something like that. And it's like dudes
in Nairobi.
Jeans. Yeah, that's right. Like, you remember that?
Christian crackhead. Yeah.
Jeans kicking it in.
Yep.
Like awesome.
Yeah, he was actually grocery shopping that day. Heard the call come out, threw his kit on, and went and marked some motherfuckers.
Badass,
dude. His interviews are pretty good. So, anyways, we digress, right? So that's why if you're doing low vis stuff, you don't have 2-inch belt loops. He also wanted to make it not so wide that it draws attention because some belts that are super wide look very tactical.
Very.
Right? And if you're, police officer, work for a department, they don't want you to have so much tactical gear. They want you to look less threatening, right? So he designed it with all that in mind because there are cops that run his system.
Oh, of
and
course,
again, for local law enforcement military in his area in Miami. Only law enforcement military. His doors are open if you need help setting your belt up for work. You can come in, he'll help you do it.
Yeah.
Which, you know the struggles of setting belts up because you suck at it.
I do.
So,
I do.
right, we'll get to that mounting a little bit later, okay? So, the belt is, I don't know if it's going to be able to show up on camera very well, but he triple stitches this in a zigzag pattern. So down, up, down, in between each slot. And it goes all the way through to the backside.
Yeah.
Why this is important that he explained to me is, say you get hung up on something and you tear one of these, it's only going to tear one slot.
Okay.
On top of, if you tear one slot with it being triple stitched, zigzag, and bar tack,
Something gnarly happened.
that's some gnarly shit, dude.
Yeah.
And he actually was telling me he has cops, as they should, wear this at jiu-jitsu and roll in full kit to make sure it'll all stay and
That's cool.
not break and stuff.
Boy, that is smart T&E right there.
Is that not cool? And I don't think he does that for T&E. He probably does now. But it's just dudes that take the job really fucking serious.
Good for them.
As they should.
Good for them,
So that's
man.
what they do.
Yeah.
Which I celebrate. Good for you
Hell
guys.
yeah, good for
right?
you guys, man.
And he said he has cops doing that have had belts for years and they still are in great shape. So really, really cool. Like I said, the loops were 1.5 inch, compatible with any pouches on the market, okay? And any mounting solution on the market, okay? So we're both running S-Tac Kiwis or Kiwis, however they say it.
I would assume Kiwi.
Yeah, well, it's K-Y-W-I, so it could be Kiwi.
Yeah. I mean, you sound like you got a speech impediment.
I
Say
speak
that,
better
right?
Spanish than English, so,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. Mounts with anything. Also, last but not least, he uses your Cobra buckles that you can get with the D-ring or not.
Yes.
Disclaimer, this D-ring is not to repel.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that. Yeah.
Yep. It's for, and I've seen this with some of I used to train canines and stuff. Canine leads, if you gotta strap into a vehicle. I mean, there's a lot of different applications you can use for this. Hell, hang gloves off of it, but it is not to rappel off of Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so one thing that was asked to me is because I wear the underbelt with the brass buckle, how that layers underneath this buckle, your
Yeah.
Cobra buckle.
Yeah.
I think right out the gate, I thought that it would be super uncomfortable. So I always offset my underbelt. So, you know, my underbelt buckle was here. This was here, right in line with the zipper of the pants, right? When I was talking to Juan, he asked me how I'm layering them, and I told him that. And he's like, bro, I'm telling you, just wear the belts normal. Buckle in front and layer this on top. He's like, I designed the underbelt buckle to fit underneath this so it's comfortable. And I'm like, dude, he's talking shit, man. Like, it's not going to be comfortable. Damn it, it's comfortable. That's how I wear it. And
The buckle's so flat.
so thin, right? But I still thought like metal on metal, it'd be uncomfortable. It's not.
No.
And disclaimer, Jake and I go to the range a lot on our own time before we film these things. I've run this belt for several months now. Lots of range trips. What's the average week range trips for you? 1 to 3 depending on the week?
1, 2 max.
2 max?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I'll hit 3 because I get invited to like shoot in the mornings and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, no one invites me to shoot. So.
Well, you don't have any friends, so. I'm your only friend and I live in Arizona, so right?
You only need one good friend in life, my friend.
And I live in Arizona.
Yeah.
So, sorry, bud. You're invited always, but you live up here. Anyways, the way that I put a lot of time on this belt is I'd throw it on, fully loaded with my Safariland Staccato P on a True North Concepts plate with the QLS system, rifle pouch and 2 pistol mag pouches, and gloves. That's how I set my belt up, okay? But I'd throw this on, fully loaded, full kit and everything, and then I'd do chores around the house for a couple hours. I'd sit at my office when I'm writing YouTube videos and looking up real estate stuff. I'd sit in my office with this on to see if it was comfortable. I have driven to the range an hour and back from the range an hour with it on to see how it is.
Nice.
My final test was going to be driving up here, so like a good lengthy drive,
Hell no.
but I didn't end up doing that because I just simply didn't want to.
I'm not that dedicated
I was
to the
tired. I was super tired after the week that I've had and didn't feel like doing it. Mounting solutions. So getting into how we mounted these pouches. So you haven't set up battle belts for a while because simply how
I hate
much
it.
of a pain in the dick they are to set up.
I hate it.
Whether it's Molly or what, you know, Jeek, whatever it is. He uses something called one wrap. It's a 10-inch long, about 1 inch wide piece of Velcro that you put through the pouch itself, then wrap into the slots of the belt on itself to attach it.
It's kind of hard to explain.
It is. He has a great video up on his YouTube channel on how to explain it.
It's very, yeah, he does a great job of showing how to do it.
He kills it, and he does it in like 13 seconds. Takes us a little bit longer, right?
Takes me a lot longer.
Now, what's cool about it is because you're wrapping it yourself with needle nose pliers is the easiest way to do it. You can pull it so taut that there's no wiggle in the pouch at all.
Yeah.
I mean, these pouches don't move even in the slightest because I cranked those bitches down and wrapped it. I just tweaked your belt a little bit and did the same thing.
Yeah.
And your pouches, would you agree, are now more stable?
Well,
Because Daddy did a good job. You're welcome.
I would never call you that.
You have called me Daddy multiple times, so.
Never sober, though.
So anyways, kind of a quick little rundown of these belts. I thought I found the right belt and had a couple reasons to change, personal reasons, and did. And until something else similar to this comes out on the market, I'm pretty set on these Seguerra belts, man. They are stiff enough to hold all your shit, but pliable enough that I can, dude, I was like mowing well, I don't have grass, so I was leaf blowing the lawn because I have turf.
Yeah.
I was watering the front rocks to, I don't know, we rinse our rocks in Arizona.
That's the weirdest shit.
Oh, there's some weird shit. I was power washing the back slab. I mean, one of the times I came home from the range, I don't talk to my neighbors, I probably should, but I went immediately into the backyard to pick up some dog poop because, you know, it needs to be done. So I was in this. I think I had a plate carrier on too to see how it works with plate carriers. I was, again, coming back from the range. And I was like, oh, I'll stay in this a little bit more to test it. Neighbors go out to start jumping on their trampoline in the backyard, and the mom gets on the trampoline. They're bouncing, having a good time. She glances over and then is like, and I was just like,
Wrap it up, take the kids inside.
I went inside and like took all the kit off and came back out. But anyways, I put a lot of time in these belts, worn them a lot around the house, doing tours, range trips here. A bunch of content recently over the last couple months. I've been rocking this, and I'm very happy with this belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you got anything to add, Jake?
Yeah, I'd like to chime in.
Yeah.
I had all kinds of shit I want to say.
Slap me in the face with that, dude.
Well, you earned it. This is mine. It's set up exactly like yours.
You're welcome.
And we did not consult before we did this. Yep. Because I don't need a lot of shit. A lot of people on the small of the back portion right there would typically run like a med pouch.
Yeah, you want to know what's crazy? Like for my med pouch, I just I keep it in my range bag, so it's not on my back, hit me in the ass all day.
It's just annoying.
It's just annoying.
I don't want to deal with that shit.
And if I bleed out from there to here, it's my time.
Yeah.
Well,
See, it's not even on you now.
It's not even on me now.
Like, so, mine is literally set up almost identical to yours. I got the True North Concepts plate, same thing. I mean, like nothing notable. The strap sucks.
Is there a reason you went with the
Seguerra.
diarrhea green plate, or?
I wanted contrast. Yep.
Looks like you ate some bad wings.
I have eaten bad wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, as we all have. Same thing. S-Tac Kiwis, 2 pistol, 1 rifle. That is all I need. Anything more than that is obnoxious to me. Occasionally, I will clip gloves in there just for whatever reason. But yeah, I mean, mine's almost identical to yours. I would say I'm almost a good case study as someone who has a real dislike of battle belts.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of them.
Because they're a pain in the dick to set up. And some of them, it's like the damn thing's this enormous where you're just like, what is this, like a full-on like back pad? Or, I mean, like, this is totally obnoxious.
Because you're pretty thin, and even those really thick ones, you lean over, it's pinching you, dude.
Yeah, and like, I want to be able to wear a belt. Part of the thing for me is I run a lot of different systems, because I'll be going from 2011s to single stack to maybe a Glock here and there, and then to AK to AR, and it's like, so I've never run battle belts, because it's like, look, this belt, I mean, because it is the reality, is committed to this setup, which is 2011 and AR, which is the most common thing that I use, which is why I set the belt up that way.
Makes sense.
But that's why I've hated battle belts, because I run a lot of different platforms. So I set this up with the most common shit for me. So you could get a second belt, which is what I have, and I might set it up that way, which is single stack 1911 and AK, you know, that way I can bounce. You know, I got 2 battle belts and
yeah,
interchangeable
new school tech, old school tech.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, but I will say this: I'm actually quite fond of this. I successfully mounted everything on here myself. Okay.
There's a disclaimer. Who'd you FaceTime multiple times?
I called you, but we were just catching up on life. We were just
Even they're laughing because they know
I was
that's fucking
asking
bullshit.
how the fam is. How's the fam, big guy?
You've never asked me that question once in my
I don't
life.
even know if you have family. Like, who knows? But
So we're calling bullshit on your bullshit.
but I did successfully set it up with the help of Juan from Seguerra's video and a FaceTime or two with you. So there's that. But yeah, the one wrap thing actually is very clever. I'm a technical dummy, and I know that. I know my place in life, but I did successfully do it. I just yelled a couple times in the process.
You actually did some like working on some firearms lately that I am genuinely proud
I
of you
did some
for.
gunsmith. I swapped the cam pin.
Yeah, just work on firearms.
Yeah, you know, like it's amazing.
Good
By the
job.
way, everyone, if you see a tear rolling down my cheek, it's not because I'm crying right now. Sunblock is just kicking that eye's ass at this moment. But I do like this. I've used it a shit ton. Honestly,
Yeah.
now that it's set up, I use this a shit ton.
It's convenient.
Yeah,
I
truthfully.
know, especially if your EDC belt is the underbelt.
Yeah, which it is for me. So I've
Yeah.
been primarily wearing the inner Velcro one. And the nice thing about this, we already did a video on these if you guys want to go watch that. But like, because it's the soft side,
It's comfy.
yeah, it's comfy. It doesn't, you know, irritate your stomach or anything like that. So it's like, look, you can wear this. It's actually the rigidity that I like, which is frankly not much. And,
But just enough.
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, I can do everything I need to do. I like, why be more uncomfortable than you need to be?
I don't know.
That's always my argument.
Yeah.
Like, why would I want to be more stiff? Like,
Yep.
I hate looking at you and
Well, you licked
Same.
your lips, and it was weird when you said
yeah,
stiff.
I
so.
got dry lips. But anyway, I'm very happy with it. I am very, oh, you know what? Shit. Did you write it down? Juan gave us a damn code for people to get like 10% off on belts. I didn't even write the damn thing down.
You were in charge of that, not me.
We have it. We will put a subtitle right here, and we will have it in the video description. I don't remember what it is. I know you guys get 10% off on belts in like his whole store. So
Where's my phone?
we will check that out. We'll have it on the screen. It's all good.
Okay.
All right, we already flashed it up by this point.
It's in a text message, I think.
So check that out, guys. But there you go.
That's it. That's all I got, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm a huge fan of battle belts. I've been running them for years and years and years. And, you know, again, I think I found the one to replace the one that I thought was the one, if that makes sense. Not only that, but Juan and his family and their American dream story.
I like it.
Dude,
I like it.
family's from Cuba, girlfriend's family from Cuba, came here, started selling his products, family-owned business. They're all doing great. It's the American dream. So just want to say thank you to Juan, the team at Seguerra. I do plan on stopping by there when I'm in Miami, which is going to be cool. So
We'll get lit.
yeah, I don't know about that, but
No, I'm gonna. When I'm there,
you're not invited,
I'm gonna show up.
like always. That's all I got, Jake.
Take care.
Be safe.